A big shout out to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My assistant YouTuber is coming.
Hi guys. Hi guys.
You're so cute, you know that, right? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. Is that what you're saying? Okay, your turn.
Hi guys. Hi guys.
Go on.
Hi guys.
Hi.
And it's tuning
Thank you for tuning in.
in. You can.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What's your name?
No.
You have to tell them your name.
No.
You have to tell them your name.
Number 4.
What's your name?
Number 4.
We'll come to your age, but what's your name?
I know the fire.
Good. How old are you?
2.
Good job. Say welcome back to my channel.
No.
Okay, I can't tell daddy we're ready. You can say daddy we're ready. Today's video, I am going to visit my friend. You want my attention? You have it. She got a job at Google, and I'll just let her tell you guys about it. So right now we're leaving the house, and I'll see you guys when we get to Uche's house. You guys, let me show you guys the view first. Anyway, first. Let me first, to not be rude, we're here now. It got chilly outside, so I had to like cover up. We're here now, and I'm stepping out to show you guys the wonders of God in this building. In this view. What? Look at this. Like, I'm going to wake up every morning saying, oh Lua Etobi, what in the world? I like this. Like, and if you know Mrs. Aga, you know that this is like their signature thingy. So this one is under construction. There are 2 that are already like this. I can't find it now, but guys, look. Uche, oh, it's giving now. It's giving all it should give.
Let us rest our heads.
Oh, you know, it's actually a bit windy, but I'm sure you guys can hear me. We'll most likely film it inside, but still,
Yeah, most likely.
this place is
That's why I
lovely.
wake up to you see that's skyline, that's like Lake Ontario over there. You wake up, you see Jesus. Jesus say, good morning, sir.
But how many floors in total?
40 something.
So imagine the people on the 40 something floor.
That day I was telling you we're going to come, fog. So when you come outside, you cannot see anything.
Oh my
It
days.
was white. And there's sometimes to feel like this cloud there is, you know, all those pictures I snap now.
That is
It's like
inside
me. So then it's a bit high. That's why you'll be like, you just snap and
This
don't
is
show.
so nice.
It's nice. During winter, I don't even know what to do now.
That's the thing. And guys, they don't have curtain yet. So can you imagine the view every waking morning? Oh, nice. Look what I have here. We finally escaped from the husbands and the children. We have a few minutes. And you guys asked me so much questions on Instagram for her. I'm like, Kilo Shele. I just said, what I'm going to ask for sure is, how did you do it? Tell us. How did you get a it's not just how did you get a job in Google. How did you get a job in Google just 1 month after relocating to Canada?
Hey, first of all, I actually said I was going to say I thought I was going to tell you that. So there's like a backstory to it. So it's not like so I've always wanted to work at Google, right? Like since 2018, I told my husband that I'm going to work at Google.
Right? Shut up, people. Can you see the power of confession?
So I don't know, I just had, it was so strong, and it's not easy. So I wanted to differentiate between, because I know a lot of people might get it wrong. A lot of people want to work at Google. It's like a wishful thinking, fantasy kind of thing. Like, it's Google. I want to work at Google.
Yeah.
But for me,
Even
it was
as a YouTuber, I want to work, even though it's Google that pays me YouTube money.
You're already working.
I want to be under their salary, gongo. Jokes, but
it was beyond that. For me, I just felt like it was it's like a necessary step in my career. I couldn't even just describe, but I knew that I was going to get in there. But I didn't see how. I just didn't know. I didn't know how.
Okay.
But I knew, and so from that knowing, I would just confess. Like a couple of my colleagues also knew, because while we're working, I'm like, I'm going to work. It just comes out of nowhere, right? So, but of course, 2018, we're still in Nigeria. I would apply. Google Nigeria, I think, was just. They just had a local office at the time, so there wasn't a lot of job openings there. They were looking for. It was still. I think the Nigerian operation was still run from like the global. So I would apply. I wouldn't get any callbacks and everything. So when our PR stuff was confirmed last year.
Meanwhile, guys, we actually got our nomination on the same day.
So like November last year when we were like, yes, it's confirmed. I then changed my strategy. I'm like, if we're going to be in Canada 2021, I have to start proactively looking for jobs from here, so that anything that was to happen, I would learn and all that kind of stuff. So I made a huge. First of all, I think for getting questions, your CV is very important. If you're in Canada, you want to get a job. Let's just start from there. So I was still submitting like CVs from Niger CV, and like I actually even paid a professional in the UK to do my CV to like global standard. If I tell you I don't get one callback, I didn't get
it's still very different. Like Canadian CV styles are very strict
and to the point. It's like so direct. But at the time I didn't know, so of course I then was applying. I would get unfortunately
you decided not to move forward with the application. I
always got, and so I think again, like I said, my story cannot be complete without God being mentioned, because everything was in alignment with, I believe, His plan for my life. So even though I said I was going to work at Google, now notice there was a difference in my words. I didn't say I want to work at Google. I'm like, I will work at Google. I just knew. So. And God was like, boy, yeah, it's not Google Nigeria, you will work.
Like you were even saying, I will work at Google. You were not specific.
I wasn't specific, so I didn't even know where. And at the time, I was saying in what PR. We started PR at the time. It was 2018. So
you were chasing Naira. God had cards in store for you. Go on.
So don't distract me, please.
Sorry.
So I think for some reason, I now enrolled for the pre-arrival service. I got a broadcast and I was like, let me just see. Because when it was in our co-PR, the email you got, like enroll for this pre-arrival services, I didn't take it serious. Then again, that's why when it says that the ways of the righteous are ordered by God, I was just like, just click. And then I saw access employment, I was like, okay, let me just apply. And then this was in July. We were moving in August. And so I was like, let me apply. And I did like the first course, stage 1, submitted my CV for critiquing, watched then the Canadian style resume. And I saw all my mistakes. I saw all my mistakes
in your face. And it was free, right?
It was free.
Yeah, my friend also, I have a friend who also did all the...
Yeah, it's totally free. Like, you don't pay anything. I saw all the mistakes. And then, Tolu already knows the story, so this is for you people. Hey. One night, I was like, I'm going to, okay, let me now write the CV. I'm not a night person, so I don't know why I decided that night to write the CV. It was 7:30, I can't forget. I was there writing. My husband was in Abuja at the time, so I had like time. Everyone was quiet, and so I started writing the CV. This is me that paid for someone to write my CV
in the UK.
I paid in pounds, my sister. Convert it.
CV writer, sorry.
I'm telling you. So I then sat down. I opened the template that they sent us as a guide. And I was, first of all, I prayed. I was like, God, because I don't know why CV writing is so daunting. I just feel...
For you.
Yeah. You know that feeling of, I don't want to brag about my past accomplishments. And you know, I'd stayed...
That's imposter syndrome.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Plenty. I have it.
Let's go say
it to the camera. Yeah, imposter syndrome is a thing.
Yeah, I know.
And I suffer from it a whole lot. Like my husband always says, you don't know what you do or who you are. Like you really don't own it. You probably know. I know, but I'm scared to own it. Oh. Yeah. So,
girl, I'm gonna teach you.
And then I was like, Holy Spirit, help me write this CV. I know I can't do it, but my 5 years at SKME, I had done so because I wasn't keeping tabs. I know people who any win they have in their career, they note it down. But I wasn't, because I was so excited in the job, and I wasn't really taking time to take note of how much I had grown, how much I had impacted the company, how much so to now, you're still, it's not about quantifying it, it's about the metrics, it's the numbers you can show.
Yeah.
So I just prayed to God to help me, and from 7:30 to 11:30, me and Holy Spirit were just downloading the CV to each other. 11:30 in the night,
on the spot,
and then the testimony here is I'm not a night person, so there were lots of times I wanted to shut down the laptop. I'll be like, I want to sleep. We'll continue tomorrow. So like I couldn't stand up from my chair. Like, it's like no joke. I want to stand up. So I'm like, will you
go back there?
My dear, will you finish this thing? And I would just be like, I'll close my head for a bit. I'm like, God help me, and then I'll continue.
Yeah, this spirit was literally keeping you.
He was literally keeping me. Like this one, I can't say. Another form of imposter syndrome that I used to be scared what to say. God told me of, but this year. All the backing, I can't confidently now tell anybody that I hear from. I'm telling you because it's not ordinary. So I finished 11:30. When I woke up tomorrow at 8 o'clock to start work, guess what I saw? The next day. Guess what I saw on LinkedIn? This row open. It was the first thing. It was just posted an hour ago. There were no applicants at the time. So if I had not finished my CV,
you'll now be rushing, doing it on that day.
I must have submitted number one that day because I would have to write it because I was working. It's not like I was done with work, so I won't have time to sit and write it. So I'd have submitted it the next day, of which it's Google. You can imagine how many applicants they get in the first hour of. And so it's just like God was like, okay, now is your moment, then submit. I just went to check it one last time and I submitted. Like that was it. And then I heard from the recruiter 10 days later. You see how I jumped?
All of this, she was still in Nigeria by the way.
Oh yeah, so I got it.
This was in July.
Yes, July.
And they came in August.
Yeah, so I did. In fact, first stage is another testimony. Sure, we should continue.
Go on, please. If that's the only one, everybody. I feel like even saying that you're 5 years in Eskimi, like there are some questions that already been answered.
Yeah.
Just go on.
So I submitted
after the interview.
Yeah, so I submitted and I got a mail from the recruiter 10 days later. So this was another testimony, like I told you. That night my husband and I were watching Netflix, right? So he was like, he wants to just go downstairs to do something. So while pausing trust, I want to like go through your phone. I checked my email and this guy has sent it 30 minutes before, telling me I should choose a time for an initial phone interview in the next 30 minutes. So if I hadn't checked my phone at that time, I would have missed that call.
I got you. Thank you for going to pee downstairs though.
I would have missed that call because of course 5 hours Canadian time
difference.
So it was 8 p.m. our time. It's like 3 p.m. So he would have moved on to the next for sure. But God is like, Auntie, this job is your own. So be available, please. And so I just immediately I said, and he called on the spot. 30 minutes later, the phone rang and I wasn't even ready. I hadn't done any initial prep, nothing. So he called. I didn't even know to be honest. And the questions were like, oh, so tell me. It was like interview, like
and that was the official first stage.
Yeah, official. If you didn't pass the first phone call interview from the recruiter, that's it. Yeah. You're not moving on to the next round. So I then had to ask, so what are the next steps so that I'll know my fate.
But did they know you were in Nigeria?
Yeah,
they would have seen the number.
Yeah, they would have seen the number because. Oh no!
Because I think
we were preparing for Canada.
Yeah,
I had bought a Canadian number.
Exactly. I think my friend also mentioned that even in the stuff, there's something that you can use to even convert your number to being a Canadian number.
I think that's another tip I would actually say is even if you set a goal and all, God cannot do the legwork for you. You've got to still do your thing. So I knew that I was trying to prep myself for the job market in Canada. And I was coming in literally 2 weeks after. Yeah. It was important to start scoring.
So your CV, you couldn't now be putting Nigerian plus 2, 3, 4.
And you're moving. And I also learned from that pre-arrival services class, which as in I would advise anyone coming, please.
If you're a career person,
please, it will really help you. They said that from if you're sure you're coming in 2 weeks, you can put the address that you're already going to stay in. You can just put you can even change your location on LinkedIn to Canada as fast as 2 weeks before because it's pretty close, right? So
any job that wants to take you away.
I downloaded an app called Text Me. So I bought a Nigerian number of a Canadian number off of there. So I'm sure that's why. And then on my CV they put it there. Eligible to work in Canada, relocating to Ontario, Canada. Eligible to start. So I put relocating to Ontario, Canada. Eligible to start work 10th of August.
Right.
So that was what I put. I didn't put I was in Nigeria, nothing. Right. Because I knew there was no point saying I was still in Nigeria.
You're just putting them back.
You know myself. My spirit was already there. You know I was to have joined you since.
I'm like, girl, you're waiting to August. Okay, that's what the Holy Spirit is telling you. So, catch me out there, man. Catch me out there, please.
So don't let me fail.
You're just the Baptist. I'm going to prepare you the way. Please, dear.
already like spirit. I was like already there, and
so that makes sense. Yeah, that your call, your first interview, you could have missed it.
I could have missed it.
Literally could have missed it.
And if I missed it, like I said, it's Google. Everyone.
I mean, it's Google. Let's not stop it there.
Let's not stop it there. And if if you were pretty good, there are other good people on there like that. Google has smart people on the team. They have like the smartest people. So if you miss it,
I'm telling her that during my MBA, actually we used Google and Microsoft as case points. And so when she said Google, I'm like, huh?
Until now,
like it used to be that far off that like that was where I saw it on the board in my MBA class in the UK. But now I'm like, wait,
it's close. It's close.
This same place that I'm seeing, not even Google Nigeria, the atmospheric, everything that I was seeing in like all those. That's where you're gonna be working. She said, yes, the one in Toronto. Toronto. But anyway, so thank you for that backdrop. We're seeing God all of it. I want to ask, like, I feel like since you already mentioned it, let me just say, like, what was your background like? Right? Yes, you got a job in Google. You're not under obligation to even share what role or whatever. But for anybody who's just thinking, okay, was she in tech before? Like, how does your former
fit into the new? So I have like 7 years background.
Young child like this girl. I'm older than this girl with 3 years. God.
So you don't have to say it in public.
So I'm sorry, go on.
I have 7 years like experience in ad tech. So like I have been in ad tech space for all my career. That's
advertising,
technology. So that's all I have known. Even when BlackBerry was out, even when like bulk SMS was a thing, like way from 2014 was my career started. So that's about 7 years, right? So
did you because I know you went to Redeemers University.
Yes, I did mass comm.
Right. So
mass communication. And so you know what I found out? A lot of people. So when I posted that stuff on LinkedIn, someone wrote me and said, "Congratulations! He sent me a DM and like, congrats. I'm just impressed by how you moved from mass comm to tech."
I know. I actually shared your testimony with a friend of mine.
Yes.
In this Musanga, and she was like, I also studied mass comm. Like, she can't fit in how.
But you know, that's where people got it wrong. And that's why I feel, very soon I will do YouTube channel.
But you actually
we need to share all these nuggets.
All these resources.
Mass communication is literally media in every form. At the time it was print, it was radio, now it's tech. It is still media.
So people are stuck in
the print, radio, newspaper thing. But if like in Redeemers, we did broadcasting courses, we did advertising and public relation courses, and so I wanted to be a broadcaster. But like I said, God literally was directing my path when I applied to all the radio stations. I applied to
before they do
with this face, wanted to show the goodness of the Lord. You cannot allow the beauty to waste. But anyway, I wanted to really, because I felt I liked speaking, so I thought I was going to be like a newscaster. My goal was for CNN girl. So then if you tell me like I want to have a talk show like Oprah, that was like my goal.
The goal.
But then I came out of school.
Nobody knew YouTube then.
No, it wasn't a thing. But then my first job was at an online outdoor advertising company. So basically, you have to buy outdoor billboards and all from the web. So that's like a form of ad tech. Like you're selling ad spaces but online. So I was there for like a year, 6 months before I got my next job, which was at a mobile marketing still
not Eskimi.
No, it wasn't Eskimi. Then after that, I stayed just a year there. Then I got to Eskimi. So Eskimi was like my first.
That was the level
Eskimi was like advanced form of advertising, which is like programmatic advertising. So like that was where I went deep into the industry about it was a lot.
So that was
when and then when I saw this role, the qualification was exactly what I had. Minimum of 5 years in the industry, ability to like speak with stakeholders like executives, and I have done all of that in my 5 years.
And I know you have a master's from the
in strategic marketing.
Right. So your marketing and your mass comm just like married.
So why people always see people like you said, people are stuck in mass comm from the you want to be a newscaster, you want to because they taught us then, as at the time.
Exactly.
We're calling this internet new media. So that was what it was called. And so we're studying all sort of theories, agenda setting theory, how it relates to the new media.
Right.
Which is what everyone's saying, tech, because it blew up over the last couple of years, right? But back from 2009 to 2013, it was still coming up, and so they called it like new media.
And I think that there's a strong thing there, like even for people who are not in the mass comm, or maybe you're not even looking to get in Google, but maybe you're looking to get in CNN or whatever. Don't limit yourself based on your course. Like you'll be surprised that your course has evolved and you are still stuck.
And another thing, learn the multiple facets of your course. So for instance, at Google we have
it's the we for me. We do. God, please.
At Google, there are like multiple career. Like I was shocked at how diverse the company is. Like there's a team that you can literally fit into. You have the legal team, you have compliance team.
That's the thing.
You have, they're called like real estate. Those that take care of like the physical and make sure every staff there is enjoying their working experience. That's a team. You know.
To be honest, I know that I'd even said it that if I'm going to work when I get to Canada, maybe YouTube, which is also like Google, right?
Content. So, people that work with content creators, like
when we were growing up, forget that I'm even a YouTuber, but the fact that now I have this platform. I would not think that your experience could get you into somewhere.
Exactly.
But you know, guys, I could literally apply for a social media management job now or something and get it.
Have the experience.
So like and think forward. Exactly. Think forward. By the time they see so this is what you've done, this platform you've increased from this to this in how many years, that's all you need. Like,
that's all you need.
So don't even be stuck in your course. I studied geography.
I know. And seriously, Google can, because you have Google Maps, duh. So how did you come about Google Maps and Google Earth? Like, one of the missions for Google is to make everyone's life better. Like, it's like not even fitting.
I get you.
Make everyone's life better. Develop products that will make your life better every day. That's why you have Google Maps, you have Google Earth, you have Google Lens, you have like Google Photos, all sort of products just so that your daily life can be.
Thank you for mentioning product. So even somebody who studied product development.
I mean, so people before, people always see Google as software engineer.
Exactly.
You have to code. You have business analysts. You have data analysts. You have. Kidding me? It's like
now to the questions on the ground. Okay, I think we've answered a lot based on everything that we said.
Yeah.
But I will just scroll through and see if there's any one that's asking for a qualification. What are some necessary needed?
Please, I'm a marketing
What did she study?
Sales and marketing professional.
Okay, somebody said, what is a day-to-day like at Google? What is the job description? Guys, this is a whole video. When she chooses to start her e-resource. Yes. I like this one. How did she get the courage to apply without the fear of getting rejected?
That's a very sweet question.
I love it.
It's very sweet.
Yep.
So I only speak from the standpoint of a Christian because that's the only thing I can.
That's what we know. Sorry,
I can't. If you're working in alignment with God, right? When it is time, first of all, He will give you the dreams. So, like the Bible says, He's the one that works in us to will and act according to His good purpose. So this is me telling you I have imposter syndrome. Yet I said I'm going to apply at Google. Like it doesn't. If you're it doesn't add up, right? So, but ask anyone who's very close around, even my husband. Like when we got it was just like a dream. It's like I was watching. It's like I wanted it, but when it became a reality, I couldn't.
Out of body, like what?
I couldn't believe it. Because I had confessed it so many times that it then became reality. So I would say my courage was because I was in alignment with God's will for my life. Even though God first planted it in me that you're gonna work there, but He was waiting for the best time. And I mean, what are the odds that we then started the process 2019?
Yep.
What are the odds that you moved February, I moved August? If I moved earlier, I probably would not have applied.
You people should not be following friendship. It's good to be hearing from God yourself and to be your own person.
Because this role literally.
We actually talked about it. I was like, Uche, what are you people doing? And she was like, apart from the fact that my husband is not ready, we just need to also
But so if I'd come earlier, I know I'd have started the job.
But
and I would have missed
that line
the job.
upon line.
No.
And what I would like to say to that person is the worst that's going to happen is you get a no.
Oh, and we forgot to mention I had gotten rejected. I mean, I said it before.
Yep.
This was not my first, like I did just
application.
apply and I got it.
Yep.
I had applied to LinkedIn. I had applied to Hootsuite. I had applied to Integral Art Science. That's like a brand safety. So tech. I applied to all these tech companies.
Yeah.
Only Google came to me. Can you believe
so,
it? I got rejected. I applied to Zoom as like strategic partnership.
Yeah, I know you said that.
I applied to all these people, none. And I'm like, I couldn't care less, man, because Google responded.
I mean, that's the one.
And that's what we wanted. And I felt like it's also God that made sure they didn't respond, because if they did, I would have been, you know, maybe one offer would have been, I don't know, I might have not made the best decision. But like the fact that it was what I wanted, that then that's it for me.
I need to baby. Mommy is okay. I need to go to he wants to go with me.
The 2 hours of it?
Yeah, to go and get another ticket.
Oh, is it 2 hours over?
It's over.
Hi baby, how are you?
And they cannot follow you people.
I'm beg you. We'll rather stay here and pay
We'd rather pay for the ticket. Where is Karen? But they'll be fine. The cartoon is on too.
Yeah. Where's Karen?
Hi.
Where's Karen? Hi.
Hi. Say hi, uncle.
Hi, Uncle.
How are you?
Bye.
Hi. Very eloquent. Not to
show you too. You just came straight back.
Yes, like Tolu said, what made me, I won't say I had any courage. It's like the worst that could happen
that
is
the
sound, right?
Channel.
Welcome to my channel.
Let's see if I go now. Let the husbands come back.
I think that's the best thing,
because this ones will not allow us to shoot anything.
You have to shut the door. So what is Squarespace? Squarespace gives you a powerful and beautiful online platform from which to create your website. I mean, if you're looking to connect with your audience and generate revenue through gated members-only content, Squarespace is the one for you. You're able to manage your members, send email communications, and leverage audience insights all on one easy-to-use platform. Can you beat that? Now to the various other things you can do on your Squarespace platform. You can create a community using the powerful blogging tools. Also, with Squarespace extensions, you're able to manage inventory, promote your product, streamline your bookkeeping, and all the good e-commerce stuff. And in the world of social media, you can display posts from your social media profiles on your website. You automatically push website content to your favorite social media channels so your followers can share it too. That is fantastic. What do you have to do? Go to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/tolulopesolutions to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Plus, I follow that on all platforms. I'm relocating next month to won't miss the session.
Who's that person?
Can mommy get a kiss? I don't know.
Because there's one Antonia person. Someone wrote me that she's relocating next month. She already found me on LinkedIn.
No.
This way.
That place for me. I follow your mommy. No question. Congrats, Mrs. Uche. And may this open more doors for greater opportunities. Yes. Can she speak a little on the importance of having a dream and a goal before you? Do you get overwhelmed or scared of not being enough for the job?
That fear, I still had it even when I was doing interviews now. Because, like, again, like I said, there's always going to be someone smarter than you.
Yeah.
You're not the smartest. You're not like the only person.
As in the questions, KPQ.